Alright, while we're sort of in northern Nebraska, we moved a little further north and we are in Norfolk. And we're going to be heading to Buncombe. So I assume that is in South Dakota. Might even be in Minnesota or Iowa, depending on where it's actually going. But we got a lot of clouds out here. This is the most clouds that we've seen in a mission, so not sure how this one's gonna work. It's 9:30 a.m. when we are going to start, so let's get going. Alright, so gonna be 250,000 XP, but really the main thing is we're doing a 45-minute flight for cargo, which will get us one cargo flight, help us get to 25 on the level, and get us slightly closer to 2 new planes that we can fly. I'll have to take a couple of tests, but yeah, we are in Norfolk, and I was just here a couple of days ago in real life, so yeah, looks like it's summer. Things are green now. Let's go get everything set up here. And Shift C. Oh, we got more jets, helicopter. Let's first just take a look at this. Centered on where we are. We're going to be taking off runway 02 and heading up to South Dakota. And yeah, it looks like we'll just stay in South Dakota, I believe. So, maybe. I don't know. So it kind of comes down here. It might be outside of that. Doesn't matter though. Looks like we're gonna fly near Vermilion, and kind of familiar with this area, so let's get going.
Hi there, it's Emily. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you.
Emily sounds weird.
You're carrying bulk on this flight. Standard shipment for our partner based in Buncombe, but super urgent. You must reach Hardenman ASAP. The sensitive cargo containers have a good tolerance with turbulences to preserve the cargo, but it's crucial you keep a smooth yet quick flight. If you also ensure timely arrival, you maintain our high standards of service excellence, and everyone's satisfied.
AI is
All relevant information is in your flight packet, which is uploaded on your map as a reference. Fly safely, team.
Okay, let's... Oop. That is a screen I've never seen. Not... Alright, we're just... Yeah, sure. Runway 16, activate. I don't think it's like that. Let's go flight plan. I want to get this working, but yeah, let's clear the flight plan. Go direct. Let's pull this up. We're gonna go direct to... Is it just 2Y2? Or do I have to do the K? We will find out soon. Stop. Is that it? Yep. Cool. Enter, activate. There we go. Got that in. Happy with that. Maybe it'll work. Yeah. We'll say it's good. Let's zoom in just a bit here. And announce our taxi.
Kilo Oscar Foxtrot, Kilo Traffic Cessna November, 490258 is taxiing to runway 2.
Got a little bit of a taxi here, I think. And I'm not going that direction. Shortcut it through the plains. I think you can run into planes, from what I've seen people say. So it's nice that they've completely filled up every airport with tons of ground traffic. 'Cause I'm sure that will never get in the way. But we've got this set on GPS, so autopilot should work. Forgot to turn all those on. Outside temps 15. My God, they've literally put traffic on every parking spot possible. They've got to tone that down. Especially when they load in so horrible. Like, there's half a plane there. We got the long taxi. Half a mile still. I had no idea that there was a taxiway that went clear the hell out around. This is like UK perimeter road taxiway. I think we got an uphill portion over there. We got a chicane coming up. Yeah, because I think we got the end of one runway here, which we have to get on, and then oh, I forgot to do the control thing. Oh well. It's working in this. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that, but we do not have a chicane. It just thinks that we need to go to the end of the runway and then up. Yeah, we got an uphill section here. What a strange taxi. I did not know that the airport was this massive. Like, I know it's not like a big commercial airport, but it is way bigger than I thought it was. No wind again. Also, where'd all the clouds go? It said we were going to have lots of clouds, and then it's clear. So I think something's broke with that. Trying not to overspeed. This thing's chugging up the hill here. Alright, we are nearly to the runway. Full brakes is all I have, so that is why. Always forget we gotta announce.
Kilo Oscar Foxtrot Kilo traffic Cessna November 49258, taking off runway 2 north departure.
Alright, so we will climb at 800. Just getting ready for autopilot. And let's get going. To get it to go up. Let's get that heading to 1.6 because we're not quite to. Autopilot heading. And can we just have it do nav? And vertical speed on. Already had that on. No. Nav is still not. Does it know what it's doing? Okay. I think it's got it now. Cool. Alright. As long as it doesn't decide to just randomly turn left. So, we got Norfolk down below us. Got the highway, Flying J there, and yeah, a bunch of bad AI buildings. The river, and there is a racetrack back that way, but I don't think we're going to be able to see it. So we got to climb to 2,900 now. We've done that. Just go to 3,000 slowly. And then let's double check. We're landing runway 16. So what we can do over here is go procedures. Approach, visual 16, vectors off, don't care, and let's we won't activate it obviously, but we should be able to just load it and get it ready and then activate. Maybe, I don't know what I'm doing. Could be. Let's go ahead and level off here. Go back and then we should be able to. No, we'll have to do that again. That's weird that I can't load it. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Go back. So, we got industrial area. railroad back over this way. Have the highway. We're already past the north of town, so now we head to South Dakota. And I'm out and about in the hills out here quite often. We are way over revving. Let's back that down. Let's also double check our fuel numbers. So we've got 34 minutes, and our flow, we've got 22 gallons, so we can actually push this a little bit harder than we did on the last one. Got enough fuel. Now I could just use the altitude, but for some reason I always just zero out the vertical speed and use that. Oh look, see? Now we got boxes for flight plan here. We get boxes the whole way no matter what. I've never seen that. See if there is any. Oops, did I just break it? I hope not. No wind. Don't know why we don't get weather, but I guess, you know, they can't use real world weather because you could just get a really crappy day and not even be able to actually complete the mission. Did I break this? Yes, I did. Just notice that we were slightly heading off course. So yes, I did break that when I hit the CDI. Alright, so outside here, if you go up that way, that gets you to Yankton, South Dakota in about an hour. There's going to be a bunch of random small little towns out here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to spot any of them from this low. We can probably, you know, let's climb. Let's go to 45. Let's get a little bit higher up, see a little bit more of the world. Throttle in. Yeah, around 8 years ago, it was a complete pain to come up here because they were hauling all these to start building all these wind farms. I mean, they've been building them for much longer than that, but now they're all complete. I think we got a little town off that way. Just take a look and see what our path will take us over. That might be think that's Wayne. Yeah, we're not that far. Maybe it is. No, that's too small. And there's not an airport on the west side of it, so that I assume is Hoskins. Yeah, never heard of it. Then we're gonna go past Windside and Carroll and Wayne, and then over Allen and possibly Ponca. Should be leveling out here in a second. There it goes. We're at 45 now. Much better. Can see a little further. Pretty big tower over there. Highway down there. So there's towns along it all the way back that way. But yeah, just hills and roads and farm out in this part of Nebraska. No, it doesn't look very hilly, but you can see from the roads. And this is where a lot of the bad flooding was when we had the ice dams and everything break. There was parts back. That's Wayne. It's got to be Wayne, right? Yeah. The airport is just back there. But I think somewhere around here, like railroads were just getting swept away. Which is just crazy because, like, you don't see any place where a whole bunch of water could come from. But there's a highway up here where the railroad everything under all the gravel that they use. I forgot what that's called, but it got swept away. Hay bales just gone. And lots of bridges. There's all these little creeks just flooded up. So we got a little town here, which that is just north of Wayne. I guess that's maybe Laurel. We've got only 52 miles until we're there, so this is gonna feel much quicker than the last cargo flight we did. Yeah, that's Wayne. So glad that they've got the towers now. Adds a lot more to the scenery. Now they just got to figure out how to get it to put silos and grain bins on farms, because that is what's really missing from Nebraska. But yeah, I think that is Laurel. And then we are going to have a big bit of emptiness highway-wise in between Highway 20 and Highway 12. So I'm not even sure we're going to get the crossroads like we have every mile over here. Double check that. That is Laurel, so that I know where I'm at. You know what? That doesn't look like Laurel. Maybe. The bend in the highway just after it kind of makes it look right, but I gotta see what the highway does in town. Okay, yeah, that is Laurel. It's got the little kink in the highway. Just not seeing the .15 coming in from the side. That's what's throwing me off. I know that no one has any idea what I'm talking about, but everything else looks right. You got the highway coming off there. Take you back to the highway to get down. Okay, here's the incoming highway. That comes on a big curve down through here. And there's like a little, I don't know if it's an actual log cabin or just a house that has a bunch of wood. And then they got, you come into town, and if you want to go this way, you got to come up through this kink and then get onto the highway, because they've got this as a one-way the other way. It's a bit annoying. But yeah, there's like a kind of a log cabin there, the high school and the pool. And the railroad. But we can see the Missouri. And even though there's no highways out in this area, it is still doing the squares. $21 left. In the fall and late summer up here, and the spring because it's pretty wet, but this area is just really cool to drive through. There's hardly anything, no traffic on the highways. I've tried to drive almost every highway that's out here. Should have the little town of Allen. I was just there like a month ago. That will be, yeah, I think it might be too far away for us to see if we were that close to Laurel. It's over somewhere over here. So Then Highway 12 runs kind of along the river. It is a beat-up highway, though. That thing is one of the least maintained highways, at least last time I drove it. Once you start getting to the far ends of the state, on highways that are between towns of less than 500 people, a little less maintenance happens. Let's see here. All right, so we're quite a ways away from South Sioux, or Sioux City. We're already north of it. Yankton is up here by the big lake, and Vermilion is going to be right there. That's where they've got the, I think it's South Dakota State. They have the Dome football field. Yeah, just random farmhouses every couple of miles. People. I couldn't live out in, like, it would be nice. It would be cool to, like, go out there for a week and just kind of get away, but to have to drive, like, 50 miles to get groceries, that would annoy me. And just being away from, like, living in a big city, having everything near me 15 minutes away at most, just never gonna give that up. Got a beep. Oh shit. We were burning left side. Completely forgot. We'll burn right side now. Side did not pull from both. I didn't ever back the throttle down after our climb either, so we've been burning pretty hard, but we've got enough fuel, so. I really think the people that are complaining about that are just running the left side or right side dry. So, about to cross into South Dakota. This will be the third state that we've entered. Let's figure out real quick. If we are landing in South Dakota. We are not. We're landing in Iowa. So that'll be our fourth state. We've got more than twice the width of runway, 50 feet. So, yeah, I thought maybe we'd be going over, but I didn't know because we're getting close to the border of Minnesota as well, so. This is going to be Newcastle, I believe, down here. Yeah. Newcastle. I have no idea. Got something called Iona Volcano just past here, but I think it's just a hill. So there's Newcastle, Nebraska. Ponca is down the road over there, I believe. But this is a fun highway to drive just because you don't normally get hilly, curvy highways in Nebraska. And it goes all the way to Yankton, essentially. Vermilion over here. College Town. Then they've got a highway from Vermilion all the way down to Sioux City. Well, all the way to I-29, and then you take I-29 down to Sioux City, but nice flat 4-lane highway that I can go 70 on. And then hop on I-29 and go 80 on until you get to Iowa and have to slow down to 70. But we're about to cross the Missouri. See the valley and the hills or bluffs or whatever you want to call them. So this side of Nebraska protected from floods. This side of Iowa not so much. Or this side of South Dakota. You got Vermilion Airport south of town. The Dome is like right there. And then the river heads off to Sioux City over there. And then all the way down to Omaha. So we're 24 miles out. I think we can try to get this thing set up. Let's see if we completely break things. Let's just try. And we'll go. Yeah, straight. Straight. Activate. Okay. Perfect. It's going to swing us out a little wider here instead of going direct. But then it's going to swing us in and hopefully take us right there. I'm wondering if straight is a actual point or if that just means straight in. Don't know. Someone let me know. And we're headed practically the way it wants us to go to. We probably do need to start dropping altitude. We get it to go down to 35, because that's right about where we're supposed to be. About 300. Back throttle off just a little bit. I don't like this. This is blinking. It makes me feel like something's wrong. So we got 24 miles to that, and then final 2.5 miles, and the runway 2.5 miles. We'll see if we can slowly learn this. There is I-29, so hop off there, head to Vermilion, and follow that highway all the way to Yankton. Now, we do have VNav on. But really, when we get to that point and turn in, I'm gonna just take over anyways. Once we get into the bigger planes, start doing night flight, or, well, I don't want to do night flight because that's a horrible thing to watch on YouTube. But there will be points where we may use, well, I need to learn how to do ILS, especially with the bigger planes. Whole lot of learning that we're gonna have to do. I think we might be back in Iowa now. Down to 35, almost 100 or more feet to go. It's saying that we should be at 2350 when we get to our waypoint. And we're going to be there in 8 minutes. It does have a VNav profile. Let's give it a shot. Time of descent, 5 minutes it should start descending. It's on, so we'll see if it just works. This will get us, I think this will get us well past level 25, and then we'll just have to do 2 more cargo runs to unlock the heavy, well, and do, I think, high performance check. And then that will unlock doing the heavy stuff in the Caravan and PC-12, maybe is what it's called. this automatically descend for us. It just won't have to do anything. Sit here and talk. Town up here. This. Let's see if I can figure out what it is. I'm gonna go with Hawarden, which is, no, that's not it. I don't know what that is. Okay, just wanted to make sure that we were, that might, I don't know where the airport is for, like, on my map I'm looking at, so I have no idea what town that is. But we now know the airport's over here. We're going to go up, circle back. One minute, 40 seconds, time of descent. Going down at 650 feet a minute. Is it going to announce? Hello? Why is it not? I don't know why I didn't do it. It says we did it though. The pilot fell asleep. Okay. We've got 2018. We can back this off. Is it going to actually work? $50 seconds, time of descent. I slowed that down since I backed the throttle down. Do what you're supposed to do, fly the plane for me, or am I gonna have to do it? Yeah, it is not dropping. Okay, so we can just do this ourselves. It says we need 500. Nope, it is just wanting to hold up there. Okay. Oh, we're just going to turn autopilot off and fly through our pink boxes. Down to 2000. Try to catch the VNav. We're gonna have to be turning here soon. Let's zoom in on this. Oh yeah, we are turning right now. We needed to be at 2,500 at this point. So turn to 167. It just tells you everything you need to do on here. We're at 3,000 feet. Just double check that this is actually lining us up with the thing career mode wants us to get to. We got a different set of boxes down below us now. Alright, it's lining us up. Landing 1-6. Oh boy. What is the runway down there? Is it off to the right? I cannot tell what's what. We are carrying speed. Alright, I think it's this left. Yeah. That's what it's got us lined up with. 2,000, we're supposed to be there. Did I get the final? Apparently, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we must have. But I don't know why we got the blue boxes up there, so we're just gonna land. A little bit of a short runway with some trees right on this end, so it's gonna keep me a little higher. There's a railroad yard right next to it. That is interesting. I think that's what it is. We've got a car crossing in front of it. Oh, we are getting... We got X's saying don't land. We're coming in hot. It didn't use flaps. Hopefully we can get it on the ground and stopped. Stop, 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 stop. Just shove the nose into the ground. Hope it stops. It's stopping. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, we're gonna hit the dirt, and it's not gonna stop in the dirt, is it? Oh my god. That was absolute max. That was Gran Turismo perfect stop. Wow. All right. We survived. There's not even buildings. We've just got a fuel pump over here. We gotta go park. No, a car just landed on the ground over there. There is another airplane here. We're just parking off in the grass over by the railroad tracks. This is a weird place. Oh, going downhill. It was rolling hard. Hold the brakes. Survived. Learned a little bit. Don't think we did anything right, but it was a very high-speed landing. We did everything we needed to. And then we get our 220,000 XP. And 4,250 credits. Up to level 23. Almost there to the point where we can buy a company, I think. I don't know if this unlocks once you get to 25,000 or what, but yeah. Progress being made. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying these, and we'll be back with some more.